2025 will be a defining season for the Clemson Tigers football program, not only for now, but for years to come. And why do I mean that? Pete, why are you making this video tonight? Well, the Clemson fan base is in complete meltdown mode right now. Well, half of the fan base has been in meltdown mode for the past couple of years with DABO and the NIL and the transfer portal, and that all plays into this. We had a decommit today from the 2025 class, a guy named Tay Harris, safety, 56th overall recruit in the country. I see a lot of people saying we lost our best recruit. There's 2 or 3 guys that are ranked ahead of him, including a 5-star in this class that, again, he's not the top recruit in the class. But it's crystal balled that he is going to go to Georgia Tech. This would be the second player we've lost to Georgia Tech this season or this calendar year. Last one wasn't a recruit. It was a portal player. Yeah, a portal player. Despite what you guys think about DABO, he did try to get somebody out of the portal and lost him to Georgia Tech. Why did he lose him to Georgia Tech? Money, bid wars, NIL. That's it. The guy said, hey, DABO, Georgia Tech wants me. They're offering me this much money in NIL. Can you match it or beat it? I really want to come to Clemson. DABO says, we don't talk about money till you get to Clemson. He says, okay, well, I'm not going to Clemson, then I'm going to Georgia Tech. So sounds like the same thing is happening here with this Tay Harris guy, is that Georgia Tech's offering him more money. Now, with all of the talk that goes on about DABO Swinney and the transfer portal and NIL, all the criticisms, a lot of them are justifiable. But we've always had something to hang our hat on as far as him not using the transfer portal, right? Well, we're still getting, top 10, top 11, top 12 recruiting classes. We're still getting those blue chip players on offense and defense and mainly at quarterback, right? Well, this year, you can't say that. You got 1 5-star in your class, and that's great. I'm not poo-pooing that. But as we sit right now, on November the 22nd, 2024, the year of our Lord, a month away from early signing day, which is really the main signing day. Don't forget that. Clemson now has 13 commits in the 2025 class. They're ranked somewhere around 17 or 18, and I think that's before this decommit. So I don't even know, they might drop out of the top 20. When's the last time Clemson did not recruit in the top 20? It's been over a decade, well over a decade. Even in DABO's early years, when he wasn't doing that good and he was losing to South Carolina every year, he's still signing top 10 recruiting classes. Definitely top 15. That's what I think he averages somewhere around 12 or 13. So when you combine losing recruits and transfer players to places like Georgia Tech, Duke, and Rutgers, and then you add in a borderline top 20 class is what this is looking like it's shaping up to be, along with the fact that you're not signing a blue chip quarterback or a defensive end or somebody like that, which is what we do every year. You've got people that are starting to shake their heads. So the reason I say this is a defining moment for DABO Swinney and the Clemson Tigers program, I think what happens the next 12 months will carry over into the next 5 or 10 years. And the reason I say that is this year is the year that you're going to have to be more aggressive. You're going to have to go in the portal. You're probably going to have to get a quarterback. Now, we've got a running back coming in, Gideon Davis, a high 4-star, 3rd overall running back recruit in the country. Is he going to be the guy at running back next year? Because Moff is gone. He's out of eligibility. He's leaving. Moff is gone. We don't know. We got 3 guys behind him. They've all carried the ball this year, a total of less than 20 times combined, probably. They don't play anybody but Maffa. So we have no idea who that guy's going to be. Is this guy going to be the guy? Is this guy going to be a Travis Etienne type that comes in his freshman year and makes a splash? And we're going to ride him for the next 3 years? I don't know, maybe. But the problem is we don't know. Their offensive line, quarterback, I think Vizina is probably gone. I don't know that for sure. Obviously, I don't have any sort of inside information or anything like that as far as the quarterback position goes. One thing I do know, most likely Cade Klubnik's coming back next year. So where does that leave us? Does Vizina stick around, or does he try to go somewhere else? If Vizina leaves, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place at quarterback. One injury away from disaster. So you might have to go into the portal to get a quarterback. You might have to go into the portal to get offensive linemen, or you definitely need to go into the portal to get offensive linemen. You might need to go into a portal to get a running back, an experienced one. If your best running back is just hoping and praying that your big shot 4-star recruit freshman is going to work out the same way that ETN did, there's a lot of positions. So I don't know. It's not looking as if Dabo is budging on this. It doesn't look as if he's budging. Again, he's been able to say, hey, y'all are coming down on me about NIL and the portal, but look, we still got 5 stars on top of 5 stars, and if not, at least we got 4 stars on top of 5 stars at all these starting positions because I'm an elite recruiter. I can get the best guys in here. I can get guys that won't transfer out. Well, there's not a lot of guys leaving. There's not a whole lot of positions to fill, but depth is going to be an issue the same as it is this year, next year, if you don't go into the portal. And in order to go in the portal, and also maybe more importantly, if you're going to be, I want to be one of these guys that gets guys out of high school and develops them for 3 years. Well, you got to get them there. And how are you going to get them there? That's right. Don't sit here and tell me, because I've made the excuse in the past that Clemson doesn't have as deep of pockets as Texas and Texas A&M and Tennessee and Ohio State and Michigan and Southern Cal and Alabama. You go down the line. These guys, they're all bigger schools with more money. But don't tell me that Duke, Rutgers, and Georgia Tech have more money than Clemson. Georgia Tech doesn't even care about football. How are they outbidding Clemson for blue chip players? Answer me that, Dabo. Time to you know what or get off the pot. Your boy checking out.